Good afternoon, Wexler Grant, grade 7, grade 8. It's May. We have about 6 weeks of school left. I hope this finds everybody well. It's a beautiful day. I hope that people are getting outside. It sort of gets inside of you. If we spend too much time inside, we tend to get a little distant from the world. So I really urge you to get out as much as you can and feel the air and the wind. It's a beautiful day in City Point. You can see that I'm out in our garden. I'm looking out at the ocean right now. It's pounding waves. It's really beautiful. So, this week we're going to get into some more of the substance of social studies. On Monday you are going to finish the work on Ida B. Wells, and I'm going to ask you to summarize a little bit of your impression of who she was, if she could be an inspiration in some way, and if so, how. If you're in grade 7, this week, beginning probably Tuesday, we're going to start looking at this guy named Gandhi. Gandhi was a remarkable person, and he did something that is unique in our world. He fought a war. He fought a huge war, huge war, without ever once using any kind of weapon other than his words. So there's a lesson there, and I want you to know about him and understand what he did, and understand in some ways how he showed humanity that they could be different, and maybe one day we'll get there. If you're in grade 8, we're going to be talking about a guy named Frederick Douglass, who you've probably heard about but probably don't know a lot about. Frederick Douglass is one of the most important people in American history. He, in many ways, launched or changed or began the change in how Americans, black and white, and everybody else began to understand. Races began to understand African Americans. He did a lot, but what's interesting to me is that Ida B. Wells was around at somewhat the same time, and she didn't get the same kind of attention as Frederick Douglass did, and that's something we talked about in class before we left. So I'm almost done. A few sort of administrative issues. First of all, thank you for your patience as I figure out this technology. I know that sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let me know if it's not working. I can't see things from your end, so if it's not working, let me know. Speaking of letting me know, I now finally have a Google Voice account, and you can use that to text me. It is absolutely the quickest way to get in touch with me. I check the email probably once or twice in an hour. Sometimes I don't. And I might miss your question, but if you text me on the Google Voice number, I will see it immediately. It will pop up on my screen, and I can get right back to you. So really, the best way to get in touch with me is through Google Voice. The last thing is I'm almost finished grading all your assignments. I often write comments, or I post a grade, but I don't know if you necessarily see them. So if you see a grade or see a comment, I would love it if you would just write me back real quick, and you can make a comment on my comment. You can say, I got this. You could ask me a question, but that lets me know that you see what I'm doing. It takes a while to write those comments. I want to. I wish that I could be in touch with you in a different way. But it's some communication, so I just need to know that you're getting it. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope the work this week is interesting to you. And if you got this far in the video, today's code word is plant the flowers. Have a good day, everybody.